Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn Dinosaurology, today the Kuehneosaurus, and after we've done it, we're going to do a bit stretching. And if you participate in the stretching, then it's at your own risk. So the Kuehneosaurus, with the help of a pair of wings made of skin, this long-legged lizard could launch itself into the air and glide from tree to tree. Okay, let's take the sentence in shorter parts. With the help of a pair of wings. It had wings, the Kuehneosaurus had wings, and they were made of skin. Okay, this long-legged lizard could launch itself into the air and glide from tree to tree. So it was not a bird, it could not fly. It was like a lizard with long arms and legs, but then additionally wings. Okay, it could not fly, but it could glide. Okay. Its wings stretched along each side of its body between the front and back legs. Okay, so it had arms and legs, and in the part between the arms and the legs there were the wings. And were supported by extra long ribs. Okay, it had not just a normal rib cage, but ribs going to the outside and supporting the wings. It was 60 centimeters long. And it is of the group Lacertilian lizard. Lacertilian. Okay, Kuehneosaurus. The Kuehneosaurus had not just was a lizard. Lacertilian. The Kuehneosaurus was a dinosaur from the group Lacertilian, a lizard. And it did not have just like other lizards 2 arms and 2 legs and also a tail, but it had wings. And these wings were out of skin and supported by extra ribs, try to say it later. And the wings were from the arms to the legs in the middle of the body to both sides and supported by extra long ribs. And with them it could glide from tree to tree. Okay, the two difficult words are Kuehneosaurus and Lacertilian. Let's try. I have a second camera, which I'm going to start now. And I'm going to try to say them now. Kuehneosaurus and Lacertilian. The Kuehneosaurus. The Kuehneosaurus lived 200 million years ago during the Triassic. It was a dinosaur from the group Lacertilian, a lizard. Like lizards, it had 2 arms and 2 legs and a tail, but additionally it had wings between the arms and the legs to the sides of the body out of skin and supported by extra long ribs. It was 60 centimeters big, and with its wings it could jump and then glide from tree to tree. And that is according to the Golan's Dinosaur Encyclopedia for Children, page 25. Okay, I think that was good. I'm going to stop the second camera. And this was the Dinosaurology part. That means if you are here for Dinosaurology, you can go directly to the next part of Dinosaurology. If you stay here and participate in the stretching, then it's better at your own risk. Leaving the legs standing around a bit more than short of wide apart, breathe in, lift the arms up. And breathe out to the side. Again in into the middle. And breathe out over to the other side. Again in. And out the arms down. Now the next exercise has the name No One Sees the Aqua Opera. So breathe in. And out in one hand slides down the leg and the upper shoulder stays down. Breathe again in. And breathe out and take one over. Breathe in and down the rib cage. And breathe out, come back into the middle. Breathe again in. And out the other hand slides down the leg and the shoulder stays down. Breathe again in. And out and take one over. Breathe in and out the rib cage. And breathe out, come back into the middle. Now we have the legs standing together and we're doing the exercise with the name, the aerobic aeroplane. Breathe in and lift the arms up. And breathe out, bring one hand down. Breathe in and reach. And breathe out. Again in, reach high. And breathe out, one hand down. Breathe in and reach. And breathe out, hand up and both down. And now have your legs again standing shoulder wide apart. And we do a shoulder circles. Go back, up, in front, and down. Again back, in front, and down. And now the other way around. In front, up, back, and down. And now breathe in and lift the shoulders up. And breathe out, let them fall down. Again in the shoulders up. And out and down. Now the upper plug, breathe in and lift the arms up. And reach high and pretend always to take with one arm an apple hanging high on an apple branch. To turn it a bit around and then to plug it out. And now for the next exercise, the shifter. Legs wide apart, arms up to the side, breathe in. And breathe out, over to one side. Again in into the middle. And out over to the other one. In into the middle. And again out over to one side. Again in. And out over to one. Again in. And out, we're leaning onto the knees and we're doing the buffalo fight against hangover. Breathe in. And breathe out, bring one shoulder in front. In, shoulder back. And out the other one in front. In it back. And out in front. In it back. And out in front. And again. Breathe in. And out, and now we're hanging down and we're doing the Niagara Fall exercise. Just keep on hanging down. Breathe again in. And out. Again in. And out, go over to one leg. Breathe again in. And out over to the other leg. Breathe again in. And out into the middle. And now we're doing a salto plunge move exercise. Bring the feet together and keep on hanging down. Breathe again in. And out. Again in. And out, come slowly the fish down, back up and make at the top of the back and shoulder roll. And now the garland pose. The toes are pointing to the outside. We're having an ulnar length space between the heels. Breathe in, lift the arms up. And breathe out and sink down. Place the elbows against the inside of the knees. And breathe in straight down. And now breathe again out and come to the back up. Breathe again in. And out again down. Breathe again in. And out. The last time with the back up. Again in. And out and down. Breathe in straight down. And now breathe out and come slowly in one straight line upwards. And hands again. And now the seahorse pose. Have a good standing leg. Place the heel of a mobile leg on top of the knee of a standing leg. Breathe in. And breathe out, but do this only if you can do it without to injure yourself. And when you go down. And up again. And we're changing the leg. Again, the heel on top of the knee of a standing leg. Breathe again in. Do this only if you can do it without to injure yourself. And we come down. And up again. And we're ending last exercise is the trunk igniter. Legs wide apart, breathe in, go down. And breathe again out. Again in. And out. Again in. Out. Again in. And out. Breathe in and close the legs. And breathe again out. That was the stretching. I thank you very much and until next time.